I don't like New Year's resolutions, especially videos about New Year's resolutions, because usually they're just doing it to get more views because we know the demand is super high, so we're gonna supply it. It's kind of like calendars where on 1st of January, everyone needs a new calendar, the demand goes like this, and for the rest of the year it's kind of like flat. And then everyone starts writing down their goals for 2024 or whatever year it is. But the thing is, over like 90%, I think the statistic is 94% of people don't end up achieving their goals. And this really shows that goals aren't special. Like everyone at the Olympics have the same goal, win. But only one person wins the gold medal, everyone else loses. So clearly, if winners and losers have the same goal, that cannot be what differentiates the winners from the losers. So what does? Basically, losers focus on the goal, winners focus on the actions that lead to the goal. So this ties into identity, which is quite interesting. So think about this. When we say that somebody is disciplined, what do we actually mean by that? If you look at someone and you think, oh, that guy's disciplined, what we really mean is he wakes up early, he goes to the gym, he does disciplined things that he doesn't feel like doing, but he still does them. And we clump it all together as just he is disciplined. Or for example, if someone is charismatic, the reason we call him charismatic is because he smiles a bit more than other people, he maintains good eye contact, he has good body language, he's very like a warm presence, he's more attractive than most people, and he uses your name during conversation. There's all these little things that he does. We come together and just say, yep, he is charismatic. So being something, being disciplined, being charismatic, being is tied with doing, because if the disciplined guy stopped doing those things, he would no longer be disciplined. So being is synonymous with doing, and doing is synonymous with being. So what I'm getting to is that instead of setting goals, which you can still do, I think you should still set goals, but just understand that it's like level 1. Everyone's doing this. We want to move higher, right? So instead of setting goals, instead of thinking, what do I want? Think about, what do I want to become? Who do I want to become? And you can use this phrase from Alex Hormozi that I learned. Super simple phrase. What would blank do? What would insert the name of a person that you want to be like do? So when I'm feeling lazy, what would David Goggins do? And imagine you keep doing what David Goggins would do over days, months. You would slowly become a lot more like him, because doing is synonymous with being. I love this quote. Every action you take is a vote to the person you want to become. So if this is you and you want to be more like this person, keep voting in this direction with every action you take, and over time your identity will kind of update from here to here. And another thing is that this shows that you already know what to do. You didn't have to wait until January 1st to start your goals. It's just that you did not want to do it. So I think tackling why we don't do things is better than trying to find out what to do, because we already know what to do. Rarely do we need information, usually we need reminding. And this phrase is such a good reminder. So start asking yourself this question. And the thing is, it's so versatile because you can switch this for any goal that you're trying to get. So for example, you want to be a good student, what would a grade A student do? You want to build a business, what would a billionaire that lost it all do? You want to become fit, what would a guy with a six-pack do? You can switch this with whatever person or whatever type of person. Or you can even just ask yourself, what would a version of myself who is 10 times smarter do? What would a version of myself who is 10 times more disciplined do? Like honestly, if you keep asking yourself what would a wise man do, and you keep voting in that direction, over a couple months, you would probably end up in a better spot than you would if you didn't do that. And isn't it crazy that no wise man actually entered your life? It was just you giving advice to yourself, like your own life coach. And if you decide to do it this way, what will happen is that for the first 6 months, 12 months even, nothing will really happen, because you're here, you want to update your identity to be here, but it takes a while for this updating effect to happen. You're going to go through this transition period where you're still voting in this correct direction, but you haven't updated yet. So for example, let's say you're an average student and you want to become a grade A student. You're going to be doing things that a grade A student would do. Studying hard, sleeping well, doing sports to make sure your brain is functioning at a good level. You're going to be doing these things, but you're still here. Only after 5 months, 6 months, 12 months, when you get your exam paper back and it finally says A, 100%, whatever the fuck, right? That's when your identity updates from here to here. So at first it'll be unnatural because you're not him yet, but soon your identity will update. I'm not saying to not have a to-do list, but the thing is, everyone already knows the list. Like, those videos that are like, how to be more attractive for guys. Then they put bracket, no BS guide, close bracket. And then the thumbnail is like three sections, and then each one has like a Pinterest looking as a guy that isn't the person that actually uploaded the video. And then the actual advice in the video is like, number 1, go to the gym. Number 2, have a skincare routine. Number 3, have a fashion sense. Number 4, make money. Number 5, have good hobbies. The thing is, You already knew what to do. Like, those are very chat GPT answers. Like, nobody watched the video, and then afterwards it was like, oh man, going to the gym is attractive. Like, that will actually make me more attractive. I didn't know that. Damn it, I've been doing it wrong this whole time. Oh man. Wait, so you're telling me that having a skincare routine is attractive, like having good skin is better than having acne? I didn't know that. Like, no one actually thinks like that. Everyone already knows what to do. You didn't need the video to tell you what to do. It's just that you're watching the video to feel productive. So again, very rarely do we need information. Usually we just need reminders, because we already know the list. We already know what to do. And if you don't know, just fucking chat GPT that shit. So instead of thinking I need to do these things, think I need to be this person. I don't do disciplined things, I am a disciplined person. If I do disciplined things, it's kind of like I wake up with a fucking notepad, and then I have all my list of things I need to do written down, and I go, each thing I just take it off, with a fucking stopwatch and everything. That's doing disciplined things. Being a disciplined person is like, David Goggins wakes up and runs 5 kilometers. Do you think he does that to fucking tick his habit tracker? No, he does it because he is a disciplined person. He does it because he's David fucking Goggins. And the thing is, the answer is in the question, because the question usually is how to be better, how to be a better person, how to be a better version of yourself, something like that, right? It's how to be better, not how to do better. So focus on the being, because once you do that, the doing usually falls into place, and once the doing falls into place, the results naturally follow. I love this quote from Bill Gates. Someone asked him, what words of motivation do you have? And he just said, if you need words of motivation, then this isn't the business for you. And I think this is so true. You only get motivation on January 1st. If on January 2nd you lose it, you just won't make it. And anyways, no matter what you achieve, it can always be taken away. Money, fame, women, whatever, right? But what can't be taken away is the person that you become. If you start from the bottom and you develop the skills to become a great salesman and you make a lot of money, but then you lose all the money, you're still a great salesman regardless. If you train really hard to become a professional athlete, even if you don't win the title, you're still a professional athlete. So at the end of the day, it's about the person you become. So who do you want to become? Think like them, think about what they would do, and do that. So vote in the direction of the person you want to be, and given time, you'll become that person. Take action. Mwah.